Are you done?
I didn't do anything yet. Just calm down. You know? Welcome to Saturday Night Live at TBI. I think I see Tina Fey on her way in. Is that Palin? I got to know. I learned a few things from Palin. Thank you, Sue, very much. It's all right. Anyway, you really are in for a treat tonight. These guys, they're talented musicians separately and in their own right, but you put them together and it's total sweetness. They are very wonderful musicians. And they're also good friends of mine. I've known them a while. I've known them before they got married. They are newlyweds. Yes. It can be done. I'm not sure exactly what it is that can be done, but it can be done. And, he had insomnia before he got married, but now he sleeps like a baby since he got married. He gets up every 20 minutes and cries. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you. Yeah. You know, you're never too old for love for a lot of things. And, you know, I don't know about you, but I still have it. And I know this because I got flashed on the way over here by a young guy. And I said to him, you should be ashamed of yourself. You call that a lining? Oh. All right. Well, I think, well, the reason I'm doing sit-down comedy is I did break my leg because I figured they passed health care and it would be safe. Break it, so right away I broke it. Because everybody wants to know, how did it happen? How did it happen? You know, what do you think? I was bungee jumping? Yeah. The bone broke.
No, you kicked your husband.
Yeah.
Whoa!
What do you think, that poor guy?
Kaboom.
Is that what you think of me? The truth is, I'm gonna make a confession to all of you at the synagogue.
These two need to go. We don't think
No.
that's here.
My husband, he's not Jewish, he's Irish. So you have to understand that foreplay is 3 hours of step dancing. So that's, and we won't be doing that for a while.
About you or him?
Neither one of us, actually. And so I went to the doctor. He said he had to operate on it. And I said, all right, but really, I want a second opinion. He said, well, you really ought to get rid of some of that facial hair. So I've been looking for it. Since that, I've been looking for a much better doctor. And I finally found one, a guy that would take care of all my needs. His name is Kevorkian. I really like him. Anyway, for those of you that don't know me, I'm from the Bronx, from a very tough neighborhood.
That explains.
Yeah. And my imaginary friend said, shut the hell up. Oh no, my imaginary friend beat me up. I'm getting confused between the library and my friend. The sign in the library said, shut the hell up. My imaginary friend beat the crap out of me. I'm just getting everything confused. But we lived in a not very Jewish neighborhood, and my mother called the neighbors the Gentiles. Now, of course, I was a kid. I thought she said genitals. So I'd be out playing. She said, where were you? I was out playing with the genitals. Wash your hands, for God's sake. What the hell's the matter with you? But we never had to worry in my neighborhood about identity theft. Nobody wanted to be us. But actually, I did have my identity stolen once, but they gave it back when they met my in-laws. Yeah, my mother-in-law, she's something. You gotta love my mother-in-law. Much to her chagrin, she noticed, huh?
You can love her. Why should I love her?
She's a lovely woman. What's the matter with her? Much to her chagrin, she noticed that Jewish people live longer than most other people. And she's under the impression, you know, it's because we take better care of ourselves. But that's not true, as you all know. You can't afford to die. Have you? Like, our funerals are so expensive. That's why we live so long, I think, you know. I come from a family, we were not really very observant Jews. We hardly noticed anything. And we practiced a form of Judaism called Deformed Judaism. We would read the racing form instead of the Torah. And so, Steve, you're wonderful. You know, I think it was a year or two ago, he's in charge of programming, and you can blame him for me. Yeah, just blame him. But was that you who brought in yoga one year? That
No.
yoga? It wasn't you?
Yeah, okay.
I can blame you for this?
Yes.
It was
Do
yoga.
you know
For
about
the sake of the
you?
joke, I
Just say yes.
Thank you very much. See, he's cooperative. He's very cooperative. Now that Jewish yoga. Do you know the difference? You don't know about Jewish yoga? You do downward facing doctor. The Bloomingdale stretch. Yeah. But the truth is, we all know about Jewish yoga. You pay someone to do it for you. Isn't that really what Jewish yoga is all about? So my husband, we're not from the same background. We are different, and there are some cultural differences. There really are. For example, he keeps everything in, and he gets a stomachache. I let everything out, and everyone around me gets a headache. And as children, we were disciplined quite differently, I have to tell you. He used to get the belt. His mother used to beat him with a belt. My mother would say, wait till your father gets home, and then she'd beat him with the belt. Jewish families are different, And, but nowadays, I see a nice turnout here. This is good, because membership in all religious organizations are down. And it's a shame that people don't think more about religion today. And who's really suffering, God bless them, is the Catholic Church. But there's a reason for that, and it's got nothing to do with the scandals. It's not the scandals. It's the wafer. How in the hell are you're gonna feed a crowd of 400 people a dry wafer and expect them to come back? You try that at Ben and Earl's. You'll go out of business. It's ridiculous. A little schmear, something, wafer salad, something, So, all right, that being said, I'm going to play a little guitar for you before I...
It is a little guitar.
That's what I meant. You like it? It's a little guitar. This is dedicated to my husband, who, again, is, my Irish husband. Imagine me, a Jew, with you. My parents came on Christmas night. The tree was bright. My father said she'll be all right. At least he's white. They saw us together. Oh, they'll get used to it. It takes some time. At least they stopped the cursing when they heard the chimes. My mother liked it when you drank the kosher wine. I heard that from Yedda. When your mother opened the door and she saw my Jewish thought, she said, how I wish that your parents were murdered by the Tsar. Me and you and me, we'll have chopped liver with our ham and savory, and brisket it will be the B in BLT. We both like it bad. Now that you know it, sing along. Ba 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 ba. The bells in you, the lights in me. We'll hang a little cradle on the Christmas tree, and Moses will be part of the nativity. Let's hope for nice weather. We're happy together. Please say hi to Yedda. Thank you. Now I'm going to introduce some quality people. Catch my drift? And thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed yourself a little bit. Thanks for coming out.
That's
I think this might be yours.
some quality people. They're
Quality people. These guys are awesome. You're going to love them.
awesome. Well, move the chair. Do you want the chair for your? Do you want to elevate your foot on the chair?
There's an idea whose time has come.
There you go.
That's a great idea. I
Aren't you?
love that
There
idea.
you go.
bless
All
your heart.
right.
The talented and kind. You don't see this.
You're a captive audience.
Well,
how's that sound? Can you hear us? Can you hear?
Yeah.
Well, we're,
Here?
yeah, oh,